and I think that's evident. And I'm certainly looking forward to next year in that regard, because there has been some really nice direction and good progress made.
You just mentioned the good direction you guys have been on over the past couple of weeks. How sustainable is that over an off-season into next year?
Extremely. Yeah, I don't see why not.
What's the key to coming out strong next year and getting off on the right foot?
Re-energizing over the winter. I think that's step one, and for me, I'm not really thinking a lot about next year right now, other than just making sure we're really detailed in how we execute this weekend, because this is such an important race. And I feel that a lot of times when you're not in the Final Four, it's really easy to brush it off, or not be as detailed in your post-race thoughts or notes or whatever, because the off season is upon us. But it is such an important race, and if we can perform at the level we've been performing, I believe that this is a racetrack that can and will matter for us at some point down the road. So it's all eyes on Phoenix, really, just like it would be if we were part of the show, and just try to make sure that we're making this racetrack and better for us and improving as we go.
Thank you. Off-season racing plans, doing any dirt racing or miles or anything? Or?
I'm kind of on the fence on a couple things, and but haven't decided 100% yet. Snowball Derby's been in play, potential possibility there, but we just haven't 100% decided. Obviously, that's coming up pretty quick, so we're within a few days of nailing all that stuff down, but we'll see.
Are you somebody that likes to get away to do a trip, just completely relax?
Yeah, definitely like to, just get away and not think about it a whole lot, but the competitor in you is always wanting to think about what you could have done better, or what different choice throughout the season could have bettered your results, or whatever it may be. So I think naturally you're going to think about racing just because that's what we do, but I certainly intend to just get away, take some time, recharge the batteries, and just like everybody in the room here, get ready for another 38 weeks with one off week. Next year is going to be a lot for everyone. So just get ready for that.
I don't know if you watch Instagram or not, but your plans, according to Lennox Bush, Samantha's daughter, is that you're going to go see Elsa with her.
Perfect.
Because you are her favorite driver and her, her buddy. So she's planning your off season.
I did. I was made aware of that, and crazy because I don't think I've ever met her. So she, but yeah, she's obviously has a lot of personality, and really cool to see, and I guess we're going to see Elsa, so here we go.
You'll never get that Frozen song out of your head.
That's what I understand.
Fans have been lining up since Monday to see you guys race. What's it like coming in here with the crowd, the energy? How does it feel? How does it help you with the weekend?
Well, it isn't near as exciting when you're not a part of the show, for sure, not be in the Final Four, but for me personally, it's an opportunity to go and grab a win. Would love to end the season on a high note, and so we're just all eyes on the weekend, try to have a good qualifying effort here in a minute, which I need to probably get going to, and go from there. So thanks.
Yeah, I mean it's different. My role has always been a bit different here than what it was at JGR. I'm just actively more involved in general in all aspects, but in the decision side of some things too, especially on the team side. Some of that's gone away a bit with people we've taken on, just because really we didn't have people to we didn't have a lot of people in place when I first joined up, so I just was involved in more. But some of that's been taken off my plate with people we've brought on, and decisions are made on their side of things, which is good. I don't think the drivers should or needs to be involved in some of the things I was. So that's good, and hopefully can just build it better. I've been here a long time now, and I just want to see it do well.
And you were teammates with him for 2019, 2020, March Race Jr. What are you going to remember about him and just him being a competitor going into his final weekend as a full-time racer?
Yeah, when I came into the first year in Cup, my rookie season, he was dominant. He won the championship, so always just had a lot of respect for him, and saw what he did with Furniture Row. Got to be a part of that for a season, and see them win that championship, and just always had a lot of respect for him as a driver. I feel like he did things the right way. He's a clean racer, and I don't know that you can point out many times in his career he ever did anybody wrong or did something that people didn't appreciate. So I think you can be pretty proud of that.
Yeah, I know 2024 probably wasn't the season you're expecting. So how do you kind of take the results you guys had here and start building for next year in anticipation of that?
Yeah, I mean, it's just time to reset. We get through tomorrow, and you just got to be done with it, right? You don't forget it, but you take what you did and hopefully figure out a way to make it better. We've got people in place to make it better. It's just a matter of enacting that and putting it all together. So, yeah, I mean, you don't forget it, but you move on and focus forward on 2025 and what you need to do there. And we've got the pieces in place. We just need to enact them. So hopefully have a plan and get it better.
All right, thank you, Eric.
Yep.
Carson, you're going to be the Rookie of the Year this year in the Cup Series. Just kind of talk about your season overall and your first experience full time.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it's been fun. It's been Spire's best finish is 26, right, in points. So for us to improve on that, I think is something I'm really proud of. But obviously Rookie of the Year is super big, and to have a big margin to spread that out the last few weeks has been really fun and enjoyable, right? And, I didn't get to win it in trucks. I got to skip Xfinity. So this is really the last shot I get to win a Rookie of the Year thing. So that's been nice, and to be able to win something. I've never gone to the banquet. I think they have an award or some kind at the banquet, so I'm excited to go do that and experience that for the first time. Not knowing where this team will be, in a year or two. There's a really good shot we're not a Final Four guy, right, or even a Final 8 yet by any means for the next little bit. So it might be a brief absence from the banquet. So it's fun to take these highs while we got them and improve on it. And teams do a lot to get a few spots, and we're able to take this car and become a front runner pretty consistently, or front half runner, really consistently. And like days like Homestead, where we're up there with all the playoff guys, has been probably the most fun and most rewarding this late in the year.
With the year in the books in this car, kind of how would you kind of describe that transition now that we have that year, and what do you feel like you've excelled the most at in terms of like getting adequated to the next gen car, and what do you feel like you can improve on more for next year?
I don't know. I felt comfortable in this car like the first time I ever drove it. So I think that was the biggest thing is there's, I didn't have the old car to go off of, right? So I didn't have the, I don't like this car. And I just was like, this is a cup car. It's cool for me, and I enjoy it, and I enjoy driving it. Fits my style, whatever that means. But I felt comfortable in it. So I think that's helped. I think just having more time with my guys, right? This last half of the year, I feel like we've gotten better on unloading the racetrack. We've gotten better at starting our sim sessions better. Because they kind of read me. They know what to do during the weeks when I'm not talking to them, or when I am not there. They can just do all that. We don't have to go in and spend a while fixing it. It's just a lot of fine tuning and getting our cars better, and that's what's taken us from trying to work all day to get to 15th to now unloading 15th place and trying to run top 10 the rest of the day.
When does the work for 2025 start? Does it start the day after Phoenix?
Yeah, I'm sure. I don't know. I don't dig into the data as much as a lot of people. I like to race. I know that, there's so much stuff to do on Spire's end, right? Between two new drivers, per se, right? But two new crew chiefs and everything, and a lot of new people. That it'll be more just learning what the new work environment's going to be, and work with them and Luke. But I'm excited for that new journey, and yeah, that basically starts right after Phoenix.
All right, thank you, Carson.
Thanks.
This is Custom Patch Hats. But what makes us custom? Well, that actually begins with you. We're just bringing your unique vision to life. No knockoffs, no lookalikes. Your design is one of a kind. We know hats, we know design, and we know quality. The proof? It's in our production. Hand-stitched with precision and care, with brands you know and trust. A one-of-a-kind patch designed all the way to your doorstep. It's how we keep it custom.
Kevin Nix with Frontstretch.com. Come back soon for more great racing videos, and if you like us, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.